Waitress! Oh, let's see what we got. Oh, you were here before. You're like a pro, right? This is not your first barbecue, right? Thank you very much. I kind of remember that girl. Yeah. How the fuck could you forget that? Okay. Cheers. Happy to be here. Now everybody's telling me, "Oh, you're not going to do that waitress thing again," and I go, "Yes, I am." Cheers.
Dave.
That's correct, sir.
I'm just regular Dave. I'm not Super Dave.
Right.
But
well, I followed you guys everywhere. You know I'm a diehard fan. And when was the first time you played with Sammy, and what was the band's name at the time?
The first time, the band was called the Mobile Home, and this was in San Bernardino in 1968. And Sam and I had just met, it's a long story, and we were in this little garage band. Back then it was in a garage. We played a few kind of funky places, and he was old enough to play in bars. I wasn't quite able to yet. In other words, I still went to school and lived with my parents.
I see.
And that was it. And I still have the spark and the fire and the love for it, and obviously Sammy does too.
Did you know Sammy prior to being his bass player?
I didn't. Who I knew was David Lauser.
Okay.
David and I had played in some different projects together. One of the last gigs David and I did with Wayne Perkins, we were flying home and we'd had a really bum gig. So we were flying home and David said, one of these days you and I are going to do a real project. And he goes, I'm not kidding. He goes like this. He's sitting next to me. He goes, wouldn't it be cool if someday we were both playing for Sam? And I was like, well, yeah, that'd be really cool. But, whatever. So a couple years later, I actually got a call to go down and Sam was doing demos for March into Mars. And he just needed somebody to come in and play some bass while they said they were running ideas.
Amazing.
So I went in and just, kind of played on some of the demo stuff, and he already had, a band that he was going into the studio with. David will call, and it sounds like Sam, or Sam will call, and I think it's David. So I'm at work, and somebody comes up and says, hey, there's a phone call for you. I go and pick it up, and he's like, is this Mona? Yes. Yeah, well, this is Sammy Hagar. And I was so close to saying, David, this is not funny. I'm at work, click. I was going to hang up on him, and then he laughed. And I went, that's not David laughing.
And you knew right
and I
then
knew,
and
so
there.
I was like, wow. And so he's like, hey, you want to come down and audition for my band? I'm like, are you crazy? I would love to. I went back Monday, Tuesday. He brought Vic in on like Friday to audition, and Friday he told us both we had the gig. If he tells the story now, he'll go, yeah, Mona came in on Monday and she had the gig that day, but I didn't want to give her a big head and let her know. I'm like, oh, thanks a lot. You put me through like 5 days of just like,
Exactly. Sammy, how do you guys interact for the first time?
I can't remember how I met him.
After Van Halen break, he was looking for a guitarist.
Looking for a guitarist, called me up on the phone. Hey, what do you need to drink? Before you get up here, what do you need? Can I get you anything? It's what he said.
Great.
I'm like, okay, yeah.
Wow.
Some water's fine. I didn't know I was going to be having tequila like every night.
Something 6 years with the Redheads at the Tahoe Bravo. I'm raising toast.
The tequila on stage when Sammy drinks it, is that real tequila? Is that fake?
Like the
It's the real
Rolling Stones.
It's the real Magoo? Okay.
Keith
And
Richards.
a lot of people put that colored water in there.
No. We really do it.
Okay.
You know, it's like,
So the golden nectar's real.
oh, all the way through and through. Believe it. You know, you got to pace yourself, though, you know, because we got to deliver the goods for that audience.
My wig a few times. What do you think?
Is that your wig that's in the video that I see every once in a
black and
while?
red all the time.
Oh, yeah. I love it. I still have it.
I got some great pictures of you
Yeah?
in that wig.
Well, I got plenty of wigs.
Right.
They come up on stage, you
Excellent.
just never know.
Right, the hats, everything.
I always have to check them, make sure they're all good on the inside.
I bring them new. I bring them brand new just for you, Vic. I really do.
Well, they smell like they're from like somewhere. My inspiration was watching those TV shows, Shindig. Oh, I'm telling how old I am. You guys don't even know about that, do you?
I'm not familiar
Hey.
with Shindig.
American Bandstand.
Oh, yes, sir.
Just leave it at that. Soul Train. I get up, I watch that stuff and go,
I
that looks like a
remember
fun.
all that. I'd get up on Saturdays and watch it myself. I
That's
learned how to
right.
dance.
cool.
That's completely it. That's me. And I go, that
Now
looks
I'm
like
singing
fun. Of course,
that
Ed Sullivan,
theme song.
see the Beatles in there, I'm a kid, I'm like going, gotta do that.
Maybe some of the other bands that you've played with over the years. You started,
Not that
what was
many.
probably your first one when you
I
started?
met my first recording band, well, it was my high school band we recorded.
Okay.
We thought we were hot. And we did a demo
I see.
on a 4-track. And I thought I still have it. It's like, whoa, that sounds pretty good. And then I got to do a real album in 1980 with the Bus Boys.
Bus Boys, right. And I've seen that on YouTube. I've seen that
Those
video.
have been popping up. I
Yes,
don't know
sir.
who puts them on
They
there.
are, yes, sir.
I look at
posted
'em.
one myself.
Okay, is that right?
Yes, sir.
What's your little scheme name thingy?
So, you
It's
know,
amazing. I look at those and I don't really look back too much at that, except for on YouTube.
It was a learning experience.
It's
though.
scary when
And
I
it was
look at
good.
it.
I mean,
A couple of gay shots in there, But that
did
was
you have a wig on then too? or-
no, that was the
Okay,
real
that was
deal
the real
there.
hair,
That
okay.
was tough to deal with too, man. You know what I'm talking about, Reggie? You know what I'm talking about. It was rough, boy. You know, I had the perms. You know, put the product in there.
Right.
I've been playing drums for a little over 40 years since I was a kid,
Oh my goodness.
and I still enjoy the hell out of it. And playing with Sam, it's almost like we're still kids up there playing, teenagers. Speaking of drums, I have a new drum riser and rack that I need to put together for this show in St. Louis.
It's just specially for here.
And this is a pretty freaking intense show. And for me, it's kind of like, put it this way. My analogy is this, folks, whoever's going to watch this. Imagine doing a NASCAR race or the Indy 500, but before you do the race, you're going to do a valve job on the car.
You're going to build the car.
Exactly. So the car, I'm not necessarily building it, but I'm definitely doing some tune-up on my
see.
car right before I do the race.
Excellent.
So I'm a little nervous about that.
Bro, stand up and show those people your legs. Show your legs. He has the skinniest fucking legs. Look at this. Please, come down here. What the fuck? Brother, I got a chicken at home that looks better than that. Has nicer legs than that. Look at it. Look, my forearm. Look at this. Look. How can you stand up? I ain't giving you a mic.
I was playing with some bands kind of down in the Bay Area, but we obviously we would never have passed.
And what was some of
crossed
those
paths.
bands' names?
played with a band called Tommy Two Tone. I don't know if you
I've heard
remember
of
that
Tommy
guy.
Tino. Oh, yeah.
I worked with him for a while, and other than that, I just did a lot of different like blues acts and things. I feel so blessed, you know. Really, this has been the greatest experience. And I try to just enjoy it all. I love it.
Now, is there anything that you would like to share with the fans? Because this is a fan-based documentary.
Okay, I got to tell you, okay, our fans are awesome. Sammy's fans, the band, whatever. These guys are great. The girls are great. I've been out there. I smell really good because all these girls have been taking pictures with me. I don't have to wear any kind of cologne or anything. And that light is bright. And I am now...
That's why you're trying to look at me and not that light.
Well, who is running that light?
That is Murray.
Who?
He's from Canada. His name's Murray.
Where are you from in Canada?
Vancouver.
Ah, beautiful place. We've definitely hit that town a few times back in the 80s, in the old days. I remember
It's
that.
a great town.
Yes, beautiful town.
I love it.
Well,
We cannot thank you enough, sir.
love
Thank you
you
again.
guys. Have
We love you too,
fun
buddy.
and good luck with the rest.
Thanks, Dave.
Get your soap up. Smoke. Get your buzz on.